18 counties in northeastern and central Pennsylvania. This is WBRE Eyewitness News, live at 5.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Candace Kelly.
And I'm Drew Spire. We're proud to welcome you to a new era in local television news, WBRE Eyewitness News.
Now, our mission is to better serve you, our viewers in northeastern and central Pennsylvania.
The third member of our anchor team, Andy Mahalchik, has more on what you can expect to see each and every single day right here on WBRE Eyewitness News.
You heard a big boom.
We don't need you.
Don't push me!
It's devastating.
What's your reaction, hero?
Face down on the ground.
News can happen anywhere at any time. Sometimes it is dramatic.
So proud of you.
Sometimes it is even tough to watch. We know these images are not just stories for a newscast. They impact the lives of people. They impact our communities. WBRE Eyewitness News is now taking our coverage to an even higher level, a more aggressive approach. News Director Ron Krisilevich.
I think the first thing that's going to jump out at the viewers is an aggressive and urgent sense of news telling and storytelling. We're excited to be able to reintroduce eyewitness news to our viewers. It's a news format that relies on our viewers. Share their stories, hear their insights on news that's happening in their communities.
And that includes a brand new home with high-tech tools.
There is certainly a lot of cosmetic changes that the viewers are instantly going to see. We are deploying a brand new set that we are very proud of. It is a set that is very high-tech, it's very bright, it's new, but again, it hits home on the aggressive style of news reporting that we want to be able to establish as far as Eyewitness News is concerned.
Why did you do it, Joe?
It's all about getting to the truth.
Sides of the story.
Executive producer Mark Davis.
They're going to see a better way to showcase our reporters and the stories from the people in our viewing area.
Natural gas
It's all about storytelling. We already have the hardest working, most experienced, best reporting staff in the market. This is a better way to showcase those stories through the eyes and ears of our viewers. That's what this is all about.
So the changes start today, and we know, quite frankly, for some, these changes are dramatic. But one thing that will never, ever change is our commitment to you, to provide you with the best information available, the best newscast possible. So we invite you to join us every day and every night. You'll see a big-time difference. So I'm proud to say, Andy Mahalchik, WBRE Eyewitness News.
Authorities are searching for a man in Scranton tonight, but not an ordinary man. This man's a hero.
He's a good Samaritan who stepped in to rescue a family from their burning home and then quietly slipped away. Now, he saved 3 lives, but his identity still remains a mystery. That fire happened in the city's Minooka section. WBRE Eyewitness News reporter Mike Trim spoke with some of the neighbors who tell the story as it happened.
As fire ripped through Kevin and Michelle O'Shea's Scranton home, someone stopped to help. Neighbor Kevin Browning saw it happen.
I saw somebody on the front porch yelling in to see if there's anybody in there, and then the next thing I know, I see Kevin and Michelle on the front porch, and the smoke was just, you couldn't even see them.
Browning says the man backed up his tree-cutting truck, and the O'Sheas jumped in. But there was one more life to save, the O'Shea's son. Corey O'Brien, a Lackawanna County commissioner, lives across the street.
As they were getting off the roof, the woman said, my son, he's in the back bedroom. So I ran around the house, and their son was sitting on the back roof.
O'Brien says the man saved the son, too, with the neighbor's help. But that's when the Good Samaritan bolted. Now fire investigators and neighbors are looking for him.
He's a hero, and we need to find him because he saved 3 lives today.
Fire crews put out the flames, and late Monday afternoon, investigators say it started accidentally. Now neighbors want to give the man who saved the lives his due credit. In Scranton, Mike Trim, WBRE Eyewitness News.
A pet dog was lost in that fire. Red Cross volunteers and some neighbors brought a constant supply of water to the firefighters who dealt with temperatures in the 90s. Crews are still searching for a man who disappeared in the Susquehanna River. Fire crews and divers were called to the river in Union Township around 8 o'clock last night. Police say Daniel Camacho of Mackinac was wading in the river in Mackinac. Will Bush of Mackinac was relaxing Sunday night when he saw that man go under.
Last I seen him, he was going from the shore over to the island, and kept calling his name, come on back, come on back. He wouldn't come back.
Crews searched for a little more than 2 hours last night, and they had to stop the search because of lightning. Crews loaded back onto the river again today to continue the search at about 8 o'clock this morning. A state police helicopter is also assisting in the search from the air.
A man accused of 2 cold-blooded murders returned to Luzerne County to face charges. Brandon McClendon was brought back from New Jersey today. There is photo. He's accused of killing Eugene Henry and Jason Dixon. Both were shot on Carson Street last July. Police say McClendon shot the pair after a fight, then took off to New Jersey. Jury selection began today in Northumberland County in the case against Richard Curran. The former police chief is charged with gunning down his estranged wife in August of 2005. Police say he shot Tina Curran outside the Shamokin Area Community Hospital where she worked. According to investigators, the couple was in the middle of a bitter custody battle over their 2 young daughters. Curran was a part-time police chief in Berks County. Now to that hot and humid weather out there. David Skutnik in for Josh Hodell tonight.
Anywhere we can find a place cool, I don't care if it's under a news desk, we're looking for it.
Exactly, guys. Yeah, shady spot, the pools, the air conditioner is very popular today with temperatures once again in the 90s. But unlike the past couple of days, no thunderstorms out there. Let's get you started with live eye Doppler radar this evening, and you can see nothing going on all across the area. Yesterday, we had storms ripping from the northern tier across the valley cities and into the Poconos, but that is not the case today. Certainly the big weather story today is the temperatures. Weather bugs showing temperatures generally in the lower and middle 90s. 95 right now in Tunkhannock, Montoursville, Wilkes-Barre. It's 96 in Lewisburg, even 90 over in the Poconos and Stroudsburg. Your forecast for this evening will stay in the upper 80s through 7 o'clock and drop into the upper 70s a little later on. And then by tomorrow morning, we're talking temperatures only in the lower and middle 70s, guys. So a warm and muggy, uncomfortable sleeping night. But good news is there is the end of the heat in sight, and we'll let you know when that is in just a few minutes.
Looking forward to that. Thank you, Dave. And you know, when it is this hot outside, there are a variety of ways for people to try and get cool.
That's exactly right, Eric. You know, Eyewitness News reporter Eric Dable braved those hot temperatures today in search of the perfect way to cool off. So what'd you find out, Eric?
Drew, Candace, you certainly don't need to be a meteorologist to know that it is extremely hot out here. As you see here on Public Square in Wilkes-Barre, dozens of kids are just trying to stay cool in the fountain. Now, WBRE News was everywhere today in Luzerne County trying to figure out how people wanted to beat the heat. When the bright sun blazes, places like the Cunningham Community Pool fill up fast. In between splashing around, everyone has an opinion on the heat.
I love it because I love to come swimming and there's nothing else to do when it's hot because it's too hot to do anything.
With schools in the area just letting out, this pool gives kids something to do.
Just to stay cool before my baseball game tonight instead of, going to like the movies or somewhere. I like it, just it's rough for sports.
Water was also a popular attraction on Wilkes-Barre's Public Square. Robert Seymour got soaked in the fountain with his daughters Susanna and Grace.
It's beautiful out here. We got the trees, they like to chase the pigeons, we got the fountain for them to run through. It's easy, it's painless, and it's free.
Just a few doors down, the Charles Adams Senior Center was also a popular place to be. Dozens enjoyed the air conditioning while getting in a game of shuffleboard. What about the heat? Tell me, do you like it?
Heat stinks. I hate it. It's nice in here, though.
I can't wait till it gets cooler, because I come here to beat the heat.
All the Mountain Free Squeeze. Birthday cake, chocolate cheesecake. Thank you.
And what would a warm weather story be without a cool treat? There was a constant line of people at the Mountain Freeze and Mountaintop.
Because it's so hot, we figured might as well get something cold. And it's the Mountain Freeze. And then afterwards, we're going to go to the movies because we always know it's pretty nice in there.
Now, I certainly have to be honest with you. The public water here on the fountain on Public Square certainly is inviting, but I think I'm going to stick to the bottled kind, maybe loosen the tie and come on indoors. That's the latest. We're live on Public Square in Wilkes-Barre. I'm Eric Dable, WBRE Eyewitness News.
I was wondering whether Eric was going to take a dip in the old pool or go through the...
I say you go for it, Eric.
Exactly.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Eric. Of course, if this heat has you thinking about a tropical getaway, then you're going to want to stay tuned for sure.
Yes, consumer reporter Jeff Jericho found some bargain vacation deals, and he's live now with the preview of what the consumer unit's working on. Jeff?
Yeah, Candace, Drew, if it's going to be this hot, we might as well spend it on the tropics, on the shores of the tropics, right? Well, we found some inexpensive cruises and vacations for you to Mexico, Las Vegas, and the Caribbean. Our new vacation values segment is coming up at 5:24. Now, but before you hit the beaches, you need a new swimsuit, right? We have tested some popular brands to see which ones fit and hold up well. That's at 5:49. Then at 6:06, a salmonella outbreak outbreak has local supermarkets and restaurants pulling tomatoes. We, of course, will tell you which tomatoes you shouldn't eat when you sit down to dinner tonight. All that and much more, Candace and Drew, coming up when I see you in about 15 minutes.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, looking forward to it, Jeff. Thank you.
Now, a woman in Atlantic City found both good and bad luck in a popular casino. Why she is lucky to be alive after falling down an elevator shaft.
And find out why a little bit of weight can go a long way in the fight against diabetes.
You're watching WBRE Eyewitness News with Drew Spire, Candace Kelly, Andy Mahalshe, and Chief Meteorologist Josh Odell. This is WBRE Eyewitness News, live at 5.